Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to an impromptu live hot topics. What is really going on here? Thank you all for being here this evening. Go ahead and like as you come in, like this video, as you come in. Hello, May. Happy May to everyone. Happy birthday to all the Taurus babies. If your birthday is today, this weekend, Monday, happy birthday. Happy early birthday to you. Happy belated. How is everyone doing this evening? Venetia, Sin, Kelly. Shout out to Kelly. Kelly was the first one here. Shout out to her. Hello, Blessed Lady 82. How is everyone doing this evening? Y'all, we have a lot to talk about. Hello, Miss Rogers. We're going to let people get in here. I have my disclaimer down here under Section 107, the copyright of 1976. We are educating and teaching, researching, and criticizing. So all of these things are for research purposes. We're having a conversation. This is in my own opinion. These are not just my facts. All these things are alleged. With that out of the way, how is everyone doing this evening? Hello, Robin, Miss Erica, Stacy, Tanisha. Hello, healthcare workers. How is everyone doing? Everybody, please like this video as you come in. We're going to start off extremely light this evening. Hey, Gail. We're going to start off light this evening. Like, we're going to get some light hot topics. And then we're going to go to another set of hot topics. And then we'll go to another set of hot topics. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, people. It's a lot going on. So we're going to cover it all. I hope you're good. I hope everybody got a snack. I hope people, hey, Quinesta. Hey, Terry. I hope everybody got a snack. You got a little drink. Hey, Tawiti. How are you? Y'all, before we get started, Lil, you check the weather for tomorrow? You check the weather for tomorrow? So we have senior portraits tomorrow. Hey, Miss Lacey. Hey, Pepper. Pepper is here tonight. Hey, TKO. Pepper, you made it. Okay. All right, Pepper, just listen. Huh? Yes. So, hey, Miss Han. Hey, Harmon. Ham sandwich, TFP. What's going on, y'all? Y'all go ahead and like this video as you come. You got your Prosecco. Very good, Tiffany. It's going to be a Prosecco kind of night. I might have to get me something to open up too. But hey, Dion, Kim, hello. This week is wild. There's a lot that has been going on. Tomorrow is Lillian's photos. Yeah, I don't know. I know, right? Well, no. Tomorrow is just photos. Prom is next week, next Tuesday. So I'm gonna be a wreck next week also. So okay, good. So it's like we got the prom dress. We're getting ready to take photos tomorrow. Woo, child, it's a lot. But happy May. Hello, May. Happy May to everybody. Hey, Makino, how are you? Sharon, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gail. Child, we was talking to my baby and we were giving her the do's and the don'ts when you go to college and as far as organizations are concerned. So she's ready. She's good. Hey, Fred Squire, I haven't seen you in a minute. I know. So I hope everybody is good. We're gonna start up after the Never Ever Mets. Y'all, I watched it. I have not reviewed it, but I am gonna review it. You okay? Sure. Oh, okay. So we had Lil had her wisdom teeth taken out. I've been running around here like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm a little stressed. So I called this tonight. Like, y'all decompressed me, so I'll be able to move on after we get out of here. Hey, A-Day. Hey, Shelly. So let's get right into it. I hope everybody's having a good May 2nd. I hope May brings good things to everyone. Hey, Ronnie. Nothing else, Gail. Absolutely not. Nothing else. Nothing else. Let's see. The first thing we're going to get into. Thank you, Francois. We're going to go real light. So we're going to start off with this. Reliving Single. Premiering. Oh, this is not what I want to start off with, but I got something for coming up next. Reliving Single. Oh, happy early birthday to Quinesta. Taurus is in the building. Happy birthday, May baby. Everybody get a chance to say happy birthday to Quinesta. I'm sorry I didn't go live tomorrow, Quinesta. I would have, but I got 5,000 things to do tomorrow, honey. Oh, wait a minute. Venetia, wait a minute. Hold on. You talking about to reliving single? Venetia said, absolutely not. Why you say absolutely not? Hey, Miss Dee. Hey. Thank you, Sid. Why you say absolutely not? Oh my gosh. Do you not think that they will have anything very interesting to talk about? Ooh. Okay, Quinesta, I'm going to take it down a little bit. Tiffany said, I'm not interested in either. Kim is a lot. Hey, T. Hey, Erica. Kim can be a lot. Like, she can be a little extra. Oh, no, I don't need that. She can be a little extra. Mm-hmm. Girl, no. No, Venetia. But so I was really intrigued by this because I was like, what are they? No, this is not even a show, Francois. They're having a podcast, and you can stream it on Spotify, YouTube, podcast, and all. I mean, and all that. So, y'all not interested in reliving single? Hey, Hermone. Okay, Gail. Gail says she's not a podcast. I don't know. Like when I saw that, I did want to bring it to y'all to see what y'all thought about this because I listen to podcasts, but I don't know. Like Erica is very militant. I don't mean it militant in a bad way. She's very political, and I mean that's good. It depends on the subject matter. Yeah, it depends on the subject matter. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a podcast. Hey, Crystal. Ooh, Runner said it's a hard pass, honey. Hey, Helen. Okay. Well, okay. We're gonna take this down. We're done with this one. We're gonna remove it. We have talked about this to the. I love Erica too. I do love Erica. She's good. Okay, this is the next thing I want to talk to y'all about because we have talked about this before. Y'all, do y'all remember the night that we had Chase on as a guest? Right? I think that was the night. And we were talking about pineapples. Yeah, Erica, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the meat and potatoes. Do y'all remember this? Child, I put this in Hot Topics today, so I don't know who listened and who didn't. But baby, down there to the Carnival cruise ship, they have had to write a letter to the guests, right? Some of the decorations previously placed outside your stateroom have been removed and put inside because this is a family-friendly atmosphere. Y'all, they got the upside down pineapples outside the doors on the Carnival cruise ship so you can let people know what's going on in the room. We just talked about this. Shout out to the person that sent this to me. We just talked about this. Oh, and somebody remind me, I need to tell y'all about recession items. Remind me about that. Oh, Francois said, when I get a chance, can I tell Ashley Darby to stop singing? Child, she done blocked me. Yeah, they doing too much, Stacy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if you got your carnival cruise, and if this is something you're into for real, I think y'all. I don't know how the cruise go, but if it's like anything else, I think y'all should book this together so y'all already know what's going on door to door to door. You understand what I'm saying? We don't need all of that. She said, Hell, Sarah said she learned a lot that life. It was what it was, what it was. So the pineapple upside down means that you are a swinging couple. The pineapples, honey. So far, Sherry, it's going good. How you doing? So we talked about this on the live, what pineapples mean. Like, if you see somebody with a pineapple upside down, I've seen people with pineapples upside down tattooed like on the back of their arm. And if you see it in certain places, some people said they were gonna stop eating pineapples. Yeah, they got them on the cruise ship at the doors. At the doors. That is wild. That's wild behavior. So you got it now. You know everybody got it what the pineapples mean now, right? Yes, Pepper, on the cruise ship. On the cruise ship, on the Carnival cruise ship. So if you all have been on Carnival, y'all be careful. Y'all might, if y'all like pineapple, y'all might not have to eat it on that cruise, honey, because people may be watching. So that was just a little reminder. Okay, what's next? Let me see what I want to talk about next. Oh, I want to talk about this. Oh, not healthcare workers said all the cruises do it. What? Hey, Missy Pete. Not all the cruises do it. Y'all, let's get into this. So, not too long ago, we talked about, what's his name? The turkey leg hut man, right? He had gone, Price. He had gone to prison. He had got out of prison. When he got out of prison, his wife had opened a turkey leg hut in Houston. He came in and just acted up. When we went, we saw him. He had on diamond encrusted handcuff bracelets. I would be trying to get so far away from that, but that's what he had on. So he was like, "Hey, Tasha. Hey, Tammy." Oh, Tawita said any cruise, just not the Carnival cruise, honey. That is a lot. So, child, come to find out, this is what has been reported all over the place, that the FBI claims Lynn Price, owner of Turkey Leg Hunt, the former owner, and was the Oyster Hut, was allegedly transporting the wacky tobacco from California to Houston and selling it through the restaurant. Honey, this man has caused so many problems. Hey, Kimbo. This man has caused so many problems. So many. Insane. Hold on. Let's look at this. I might have to, let me pull it up from my glasses. I might not, let me put it up on my phone. I might not be able to see this. Hold on. Child, I know I got it on here. Okay, I might have to try to see it. Okay, let me try to see it. So neighbors, get into this. The owner of Turkey Leg Hut in Houston is facing some serious allegations from the FBI. According to the Houston Chronicles, the feds believe Lynn Price not only hired men to burn down his former business partner's business, but he was also transporting and selling wacky tobacco out of his restaurant. The shocking claims came forward as the FBI was trying to convince a judge that Price did not deserve to get bail after he was arrested for arson. Price allegedly paid the men $1,400, y'all, a piece to go to his former partner's restaurant, Bar 5015, and burn it down back in 2020. $1,400. You'd have had to be like $14,000, not $1,400. During the hearing, the FBI claimed that Price was also trafficking and selling wacky tobacco out of Turkey Leg Hut and other restaurants at the same location. Daiquiri Hut, that's another place. FBI Special Agent Deborah Klein says one of the men who Price hired to arson bar 5015 confessed that he would move wacky tobacco from California to Houston in order for Price to sell it at the restaurant out of bags that were labeled with the Turkey Leg Hut logo. He claimed that almost 1,000 pounds of the substance was stored at the restaurant. The restaurant was protected by security guards 24/7, which was part of the reason the drugs were kept there. Oh my God. $1,400. And now I can go to jail for 14. What can you, okay, for 14. You can't even pay your mortgage and your rent for real for $1,400. Like after you pay your car note and some car insurance, that's gone for most part. Criminal minded, girl. Burn it down, Francois. To ruin that lady's reputation, to ruin that lady's credit, to ruin everything. That girl, it's a couple that she went to borrow money from, tried to get them to be investors. Honey, she can't even pay them back. Tweety. I'm right. You right, Tweety. This what Tweety said. That's what happens when you have a criminal mindset. That's horrible. And I'm sure this story will continue to develop. And we're gonna move on from this. So y'all finish up your posting. We're gonna move on. All right, everybody doing good? Hold on, let me see. Let me get down into the comments because I know ruin their friendships. James Fortune, that's it. Thank you, Alex25. Thank you for being here. Because, honey, I talked about them. I did a whole post about them. Ruin their like that. Them. She owed them like 100. I remember they gave him like 150,000 or maybe 200,000. I think it ended up being like $300,000. So many layers. So many layers. Right? Crazy. Okay. Let me tell y'all. Let me see. Okay, let's talk about something else that's crazy. Y'all ready? 300K. 300K. Yes, 300K. She borrowed that money from them. And they want their money back. I think they done sued her and everything, honey, messed their whole life up. But you talking about someone messing their life up, child. Look at this. This is Ashley. The man is Ashley. He was the newly hired CEO at Kohl's. They picked him to come to Kohl's to help them to elevate their business and move some things around because he was the lead at Michael's. He led Michael's, the store, and he had really good returns on it. Child, they done fired him because he allegedly made a multi-million-dollar business deal with his ex-lover's company. Not ex-lovers. I talked about this earlier, honey. They said this is his side piece. Hold on, let's get into it, child. Where is he? Uh-oh. So this is from the neighborhood talk. They said neighbors get into this. So Kohl's CEO Ashley Buchanan just got the boot after only working for the company for 4 months, according to the Wall Street Journal. Right? He was caught allegedly entering a business deal with one of his former lovers, his side piece. I talked about it earlier. It says side piece, but they're saying former lover here. Who is your classmate's brother? Nicole? Not 5015 is the hottest spot on that street. Girl, it's literally the hottest spot because it burned down. In a statement, Kohl's claims Buchanan directed the company to engage in vendor transactions that involve undisclosed conflicts of interest. Buchanan reportedly urged the company to enter a multi-million-dollar contract with Chandra Holt, who is the founder and CEO of, what does that say? Incredibrew, a coffee brand infused with vitamins and minerals. Kohl's claims the terms of his contract were unusually favorable, and they believe Buchanan only made his deal because he and Holt allegedly had a romantic relationship in the past. Child, he done wrote $1 million contract, multi-million-dollar contracts for this woman. Insane. Oh, okay. Yes, honey. A 304. He said, Francois, wait a minute, y'all, look at what Francois said. Insane in the membrane. Francois said a 304 with a multi-million-dollar contract. I'm in the wrong business. Honey, Buchanan and Holt both worked at Walmart corporate for many years before they left the company. And you know they probably left that company because they got caught cheating on their respective spouses. But they both left the company at the same time, so you know it was something going on. Cause why are you leaving at the same time? You know what that is, right? You know what it is. So they was leaving at the same time to work at other retailers. So it is assumed that the two had some type of relationship during that time, which allegedly promoted the business business deal that Cole deemed unethical. Holt spoke with the Wall Street Journal to dispute these claims. She said, "I've known Ashley Buchanan for 10 years, but I have not received any compensation for incredible business from Coles." Child, he done wrote that. He did that. He did that. That was his woman. I'm going to just go and say that was his woman, and he did that. Let me remove this from the studio. That is insane. And look, okay, wait a minute. Hold on, let me say this. Now, he done got fired from his job for allegedly writing a multi-million-dollar contract for his woman on the side, but Price is over here got people burning down business for $1,400. I'm telling you, people, you got to think big. You got to think big. You got to think big. They don't be thinking big enough. They do not be thinking big enough. That is insane. $1,400. This girl got a whole million. Got millions of dollars. Y'all, look what Cam said. Cam said any man named Ashley is up to no good. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Cam, why you say that? Do I know a man named Ashley? Lil, you got some classmates named Ashley at school?
Ashley?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm
like girls?
Guys.
Guys?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, Cam. Hey, April. Child, Cam, you done tickle me. But do you see the difference? Do you see the difference in how we move? I'm gonna pay you $1,400 to burn a whole building down. She got a whole business. He's the CEO of Kohl's. He's made multi-million-dollar contracts. Ooh, child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, April. Hey, girl. Child, wait a minute. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ, my area. Uh-oh, I need to remove this. My bad. I'm trying to take it off. Let's see what's up next. Oh, Lord, this is the least thing I like to talk about. Ugh. This is so embarrassing. Here, let answer this until TT I'm on live. This is so embarrassing. This is from the White House website. The only DEI we support is deport every illegal. That is certifiably insane. Hey, son. Here. Deport every illegal. Y'all, y'all. Do y'all know wait a minute, I gotta find this. Y'all, he is bringing corporal punishment back into the school systems. Does he not know what kind of kids in school these days? Yes, Tiffany. That is real. The things that come from the what girl, you should follow the White House on Instagram. It is something else to see. Like when I tell you it's stuff that you've never ever in your life thought adults would say, especially adults that are running America. Oh, child, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Oh Lord, have mercy. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see. No, Mia is over here on a horse. Let me see if I can find something else because there's something else. Hold on 1 second, y'all. And anyway, I need this up anyway. Okay, so we got this, and this is the hey brown sugar. Get into this, y'all. When you talk about delusion, and I was like, you know what? Maybe delusional works. Maybe we should all be delusional because if you tell yourself something and it just comes to fruition, that's just how you're supposed to do. Girl, I listen to this. Gasoline just broke $1.98 a gallon, lowest in years. Groceries and eggs down, energy down, mortgage rates down, employment strong, and much more good news. As billions of dollars pour in from tariffs, just like I said, and we're only in a transition stage. This is a transition. We're not even in the stage that he want to be in. This is a transition. Just getting started. Consumers have been waiting for years to see pricing come down. No inflation. The Fed showed to lower as its rates. Y'all, it's the lies, the lies, the lies. Tiffany, girl, this is insane. It's Francois. It is premium. Do you understand what I'm saying? Premium. Oh, I'm so glad y'all said that. Hold on. Let me tell y'all. Speaking of that, and I think I got one more thing for this first segment. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I like to keep y'all up on it. Somebody sent me something today, and I said I'm sharing it with you all. Hold on. Oh God. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I gotta find this. Where is it? Because it was something somebody was like, share this with your community. And I was like, absolutely. Okay, wait a minute. That's not it. Hold on. Danny, some chickens to salad. Yo, hold on. Talk amongst yourself real quick. Let me find this. I think I'm getting close. I think I'm getting close. I'm not getting close. I'm there. Okay. Oh no. Ham said so her mortgage went up $200 already. Okay, y'all. Oh yeah. Yeah, honey, I got a lot. I just got it off what you call. Now look, this is oh, turn this down. Okay. So this is let me see. The Shabby Creek Cottage sent me this, okay? And she said, share this with you all. And here we go. Oh, I forgot I'm on the wrong page. Hold on, here we go. So, with the tariffs and everything, what to stock up on to prepare for tariff and war shortages. So, y'all just listen to what's very important to you, and then we're going to move on from here, okay? Um, Shipping from China to the US dramatically, is slowing dramatically. Major outlets like the Wall Street Journal, BBC, The Guardian, cargo cancellations, port slowdown, supply chains stretched thin. Okay? Why this matters, China doesn't just export finished goods, it also supplies bottle caps, labels, machine parts for US factories, raw ingredients for food, medicine and cleaners, electronic components, clothing and textile. You might not think about packaging, but you need all of that. So this is what we need, people. Cleaning supplies. I just went today and round one, I loaded up. So they said stock calmly. Don't run in there and clear the cabinets. Stock dish soap, laundry detergent, bleach, vinegar, baking soda, trash bags, sponges, gloves, rags, refills of hand soap or bar soap. So that's the first one. Those are cleaning supplies. Personal care, toothpaste, toothbrushes, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, razors, refills, lotion, lip balm, feminine hygiene products, nail clippers, or tweezers. These need to be picked up calmly, stock calmly. Food staples. It said even shelf stable food relies on overseas ingredients, packaging, or additives. So they said like stock calmly oats, rice, pasta, beans, canned tomatoes, veg, sugar, salt, shelf stable milk, like power milk. I don't think I can do that. Peanut butter, oil, vinegar. So these are things you need to just be picking up, like healthcare workers said, two at a time, right? Hey PK, like two at a time. Um, Freezer essentials: chicken, fish, ground beef, broth, soup, frozen vegetables, butter, cheese, cream cheese, frozen fruit for smoothies, baking, bread or tortillas. So as you go, because like how do you keep bread? So you got to just do that and use that. You can't keep bread. I forgot to throw bread away. I forgot to throw a loaf of bread away when I left for work, child. Oh my God, it was a whole science experiment when I came home. Medicine, first aid, Tylenol. It says stock calmly. Tylenol. Wait a minute, Tammy, freeze the bread. Girl, I gotta talk to you. I did that at my hot topics today about Amazon, honey. They backpedal on that one. I didn't know you can freeze bread. It's good. Okay. I need a deep freezer. I can't put it in my fridge. Y'all, I gotta figure it out. Okay, so stock calmly. Tylenol, Advil, Benadryl, cold and flu meds. Now cold and flu meds have expiration dates. Allergy relief medicine, over-the-counter medicines, bandages, ointments, alcohol peroxide. So that's alcohol peroxide is definitely something you need to start getting. I need to start picking it up. I didn't pick that up today. So that's medicine and first aid. Electronics and cables, stock calmly. Phone chargers, cords, power banks, batteries, A, AAA, 9V, all that. Flashlights, headlamps, small appliances you use daily, toothbrushes, clippers, etc. Mm. Buy lard, it burns like a candle. Okay. Okay. Some chicks designs jewelry said they bought a deep freezer during the pandemic, and I know that helped. So clothing and textiles. Focus only on items you buy new. This is what it's saying. China produces over 40% of world's textiles. Focus only on items you buy new. Underwear, socks, basics. Good walking shoes or boots, sheets, towels, etc. Cloth napkins and other paper alternatives. So I've already told y'all. I got 2 rounds of paper towel and toilet tissue. I'm gonna get another 2 rounds next week. I mean, another round next week, not 2 rounds. That's very expensive. So all these things that you need new, I mean, I'm a Victoria's Secret kind of girl, but if I gotta go in Walmart, I'm just gonna have to go in Walmart and pack it up because it is what it is. So underwear, socks, basics, good walking shoes or boots, sheets, towels. I'm always gonna have that on deck. Cloth napkins and other paper alternatives. Hey Zeta. Zeta, we get all the stuff that we're gonna need for later, honey, just in case we hit a recession. Hey, Sister Soldier. She said buy a sewing machine too. Lil, you got a sewing machine, don't you?
Yeah.
My baby, huh?
Yeah.
My baby got a sewing machine. So we can put some stuff together. LED lighting and the bulbs. This will help on your power bill. Buy plenty of it. Erica said LED lighting and bulbs that will help on your power bill. Buy plenty of it. Oh, that's awesome. Make sure you're checking your expiration dates. Deja said, make sure you're checking your expiration dates and rotating the newest purchase to back it up. Very good. Okay, here we go. Household basics, people. Stock calmly. Aluminum foil, parchment paper, Ziploc bags, Food storage containers, light bulbs. There you go, Erica. Toilet paper, paper towels, water filters. So if you use water filters, you need to start getting. Do we need to get a water? Do I need to get a water filter situation? Sherry said, freeze the bread and learn how to make your own. Sherry, the way I be around here trying to put out this content, you think I got time to make some bread? I don't even eat bread though. I don't eat bread. I really don't. Miss Lacey says she been crocheting. Oh, this is fantastic. Tops, skirts, pants, and hats. She said, yes, get a water purifier. Ooh, charcoal briquettes. Oh, a lot of things we can get from the dollar. Well, we can get from the dollar. Is it $1.25 or $1.35 tree? I think it's $1.35 now. But you're right, Kathy. You're right. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be out tomorrow. Lil, we're gonna go by the Dollar Tree tomorrow, okay? We're gonna pick it up tomorrow, Kathy. Thank you for that. You're right. You're right. Water, 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 water. Now let me ask you this: does water have expiration? Girl, I don't eat bread like that. I do love a sandwich though. Get a kettle and boil your water. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay. So household basics. We aluminum foil, parchment, Ziploc, food storage, light bulbs, toilet paper, paper towel, water filters. Okay. Repair and tool basics. These are often China sourced or rely on imported steel plastics. Stock this calmly: duct tape, zip ties, super glue, extra phone chargers, extension cords, sewing kit, hammer, screwdriver, wrench. I think I'm gonna buy me a little tool thing. I saw it on Amazon. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get me one. And I might need to buy me a little drill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, girl, laundry detergent. Oh, y'all, we have a store in Grenada, Mississippi called Spain's. Baby, y'all know this. I'm gonna get back to it. Y'all know the 64. If anybody listening to the replay, anybody in the bushes close to Grenada, child down there at the Spain's, they got Tide laundry detergent in the orange box. My mama had bought my sister and I 5 a piece. Baby, they on sale for $7. My mama probably got 50 herself, but she gonna give me and my sister a piece. I know she got 30. I know she got 30. 4 ingredients: yeast, water, and salt. Yeast, flour, water, salt. I'll have to use like almond flour if I make it. I'm gonna give me a toolkit. Old towels and use them instead of paper towels. I keep a towel like in the bathroom and in the kitchen to just dry my hands with, because paper towels be driving me crazy sometimes. Uh-oh. Almost done. Get your toolkit, get your sewing kit, get your sewing machine. Miscellaneous. Here we go. Other categories that matter: if you have pets. Now, I don't know how you put up pet food, but y'all, they're saying the recession is supposed to hit in June. So we need to get it going calmly. Lighters, matches, candles. I got enough Bath and Body Works candles to last me probably till 2027. I probably have enough. So coffee, tea. I'm a coffee person. I get my coffee, real talk, from Ross, right? They have my favorite Krispy Kreme donut, regular coffee. And they also have tea, all kind of tea. That's where I get my coffee from. Oh, girl, yeah, my mama used that. Yeah, we all need to take a trip to China. So pet food, pet meds, lighters, matches, candles, coffee, tea, manual can opener, books, puzzles, hobbies, mental health counts. Y'all go ahead like this now. I'm giving y'all some prime information that says 164. We got 331. Go ahead and like the live. So I think, and they also said, please remember, it's not about filling a bunker. It's about being rooted and ready by being prepared so you can be present and not panicked, right? It's about buying ahead while it's still easy, being steady with the prices rising, shopping sales, not shortages, having what you need without panicking. And that makes sense. So I'll probably talk about this in a live at some point, but y'all just get it. Rechargeable batteries are good, very good. Bath and Body Works candles on sale now. Oh, $12.95. Kathy said Bath and Body Works candles are on sale now for $12.95. Oh yeah. If you reside in Michigan, Minnesota, or New York, is it Minnesota, Michigan, New York? You may have to get you a generator because Canada said they are going to cut the electricity if he don't straighten up. Yes, honey, we got to be ready, Coco, because here's the thing. I don't want to be around here going on the shelves and it's empty. Like like when that pandemic hit that first time, I just wanted a box of Clorox wipes. You couldn't find that nowhere. Dollar General, yeah, honey. I just need some candles. I don't need them to be fancy. I just need them. Yes. So we'll talk about it again. I'll do it on another live check in to see how everybody's doing. Getting their things together and all that because we're gonna need that. So let me take this down, child. These people got us in a tizzy. And the last thing I'm gonna say is this Wednesday coming up, I will be having a conversation with the Doctors Wives of Atlanta. I am so happy about this. Y'all, when I saw Letitia with these girls, I was so happy. She looks different. She looks good. She looks relaxed. She looks like she's having fun. They post all the time. They are formidable women in Atlanta. And we're going to talk to them on Wednesday. I want to know everything that's going on with them. I want to know who they are. I want to know what they do. I want to know how they came to be. I want to know what they got going on later. So when we didn't have hot topics, I told you I've been working and I'm still working on some stuff. And I have been talking, and they're going to be our hot topics Wednesday. I'm so excited. But it's going to be Wednesday evening. Okay? Much better group for her. But we're going to talk about that, Crystal. We're going to see if it is going to be on a network. Because they moved around here, honey, like they on a network. I'm so excited. And they look so pretty. And I just love, 90 days. Oh, Erica said this. Listen to this. This makes so much sense. Get your prescriptions for 90 days instead of 30. That's right. I'm so happy, Stacy. Stacy says she is happy she found her tribe. And they like, look at them. They don't even look like those other women. Those other women look like, have y'all ever seen what is it? What's that movie with Al Pacino? Keanu Reeves. What's that movie? It's the devil something. What's that movie? Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's Al Pacino. Hey, Linda, what's going on? Al Pacino, Keanu Reeves. And what's that girl name? Not Constantine. It wasn't Constantine. It was, Keanu was a lawyer in the South. And his mama was real religious. And she met Al Pacino. And she had a baby with him. And he come to find the baby. Anyway, devil's advocate. That's it. Those women on Married to Medicine remind me of devil's advocate. These women right here look like spring. I am just so happy for Letitia. When I saw them, I was like, this is it. Maybe people like you are just full. You are a devil's advocate if you come over here and hate on these women. Number one, you don't know them. Number two, Tisha needed to find her tribe. Number three, she's found them. Number four, they are so happy. Much younger crowd. much younger crowd. They all are doing fantastic. They look good. They dress good. They go to great restaurants. I am so excited to talk to them next week. That Sherry girl, doesn't it? The light that they exude is awesome, and you can see it in their post, right? Yes, it's in her age group. It's close to her age. It's just fantastic. They're not on the network yet, Gail. That's the thing. They're not on the network yet. That's what we're gonna find out on Wednesday. We're gonna find all that out on Wednesday. I am so excited. I'm so excited. And then I may, ooh, child. I may, Lil, do we have anything to do on Monday? We don't have nothing to do on Monday. Monday night, there's nothing on television, but it might if I send out the bad signal, just know y'all gonna need to be here Monday night. It'll be, let me see if I got them. Hold on. I've been working, y'all. I have been working. If I send out a bad signal, just know Monday night will be popping. That's all I gotta say. Y'all know I work really hard. Okay, y'all, come on. Come here. Oh my God, don't tell nobody this. Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, okay, let me end this. Hold on, let me take Sherry down. Girl, wait a minute, I got discombobulated. Okay, so Wednesday at, let me tell you what time. I'm going to post about it, but let me tell you what time. Hold on. Oh, child. Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern, back here at Millie TV. We're going to spend the evening with the Doctor's Wives of Atlanta. Now that we got that out the way, y'all listening? Because here we go. So, hold on, let me put this up here. Jesus Christ. Y'all give me a second. Y'all know how I do. Hold on, let me find me a good picture. Hold on. I think I had one. Oh, I don't have one of her. Well, anyway, child Ashley. So this is not about Ashley, but somebody just texted me. So they've been around. They've been around the ladies over there today. They've been around the ladies over there. So I got some tea on Stacy. So y'all remember when people were talking about Stacy? Hold on. When people were talking about Stacy, and they were saying that she may have a body odor. Y'all, Vivian, y'all remember when Vivian said that about Stacey? I didn't say it. Vivian said it. You remember Vivian said that about Stacey? They said Sharice, like Stacey's not the best person to stand next to. She exudes not Japanese cherry blossom. Yeah, girl, she divorced. She was divorced before the show went off. And child, they said while they was filming tonight that Stacy got caught up in all of her lies. Now I know we saw, I don't know if you saw, but it's over there on No Chaser TV where it was Giselle and Ashley that had confronted Stacy, and she was, and I could hear like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. They said that tonight she got caught in all of her lies. So I'm sure a no, not JT, a TJ situation had come up. I don't know if a husband situation had come up, but baby doll, y'all, Stacey is. I can't. First of all, I can't even believe Stacey made the show back. But then again, I can a little bit, just a little bit. But they said she caught up. She's not very nice to stand next to. Stacy, they said if this come across your way, child, I'm just that's what the people said. Allegedly, I have to say allegedly. Hey Lisa, hey Darren. No, Sharice will not be back. They said this was something Sharice had said in the past. Sharice is not back. Girl, I hope not. Girl, what's the tea? Absolutely not. Stacy, we know it's not you. We know it. We know it's not you, Stacy Warner. We're not worried about that. Not Salt XO. Oh, wait a minute. Lord have mercy. Why I done got caught up? I didn't get my stuff up for the next go round. So y'all, that little T came out of nowhere. So let's get on to the next thing. Okay. Courtney from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I've been meaning to talk about this. Oh, I don't know, Kathy. Little brown sugar baby said, "Girl, let me take this down. Girl, you crazy? I don't know what. Not hot dog water. I cannot." Lil, Lil, put that arrow on for me, baby, before you get too comfortable. Okay, just you can do it again. Thank you. I love you. Uh, hold on. So Courtney had taken the car because this lady had won the car. So he said he had driven like. Huh?
Turn this on?
No. Just turn it on. Just pick it up. Stacy, not Stacy. Courtney said he had driven 6 hours, and the lady had won the car. And Stormy said, "You need to go deliver the car to this lady." And he said that's exactly what he did because that's what Stormy asked for. And this is the lady. So there was people were talking about it, but there was an actual car. There was an wait a minute. Here we go. There was an actual car. And this lady right here is the winner of that. She won the car, child. She came out of the house. He gave her the keys. It's a Honda. So that was a real deal Holyfield. Now he better not have a mugshot. So yeah. She said I was fighting, not stinking. Y'all crazy. Word on the street. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see what she said. Word on the street is this. Oh, wait a minute, girl. We ain't got to it yet. Slow down. I think I got it in here. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if that's up next. Y'all be taking me fast. Hold on. I think I got Cardi in here because I got a lot of stuff that we need to talk about. I was so hurt when I saw that. Wait a minute, where is it? Hold on. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Just give me a second and I'm gonna get it right on up. I knew I had it in here. So let's talk about it since it's brought up. Stefan Diggs welcomed new baby with IG model Lord Giselle while dating Cardi B. Let me tell you. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me put this back up here. Let me see what Cam's talking about. Cam said, "Where do y'all come from?" Cam said, "That lady look has stormy features." Really? You think so? I'm crazy. Oh my God. You think so? She was so happy. I can't even explain to you how happy she was, y'all. She was so happy. That's all I can say. Happy. That's all I can say. But let's get into Cardi real quick. Not is Stormy's cousin. Y'all, he drove the car up there. He drove that car. Y'all look what Kim said. Kim said he drove the car around the corner. Y'all HE double hockey sticks, baby. Y'all ain't letting up. Y'all not giving them nothing. Do you hear me? She said he drove the car around the corner. Pepper said, "Oh my lanterns, that's her play cousin." I'm not. I'm just gonna put this up here. Five, four, three, two, one. Brown sugar. She gotta go. Okay. Well, this was the one car. It was two cars. It was a white one and a red one. So I haven't seen him deliver another one. Oh, Jesus Christ, y'all! I don't know what to say. Y'all, I don't know what to say. So let's get over here to Cardi, y'all. I think what Cardi needs to do exactly. Pepper. Pepper said y'all wrong. It was some. It was the person that was filming Jill. Jill said that he spent the night. Oh, not does King have the other car? Okay, let me just put it up to y'all finish because y'all clearly got a lot to say. So get it all out. Get it all out. Let me go load it up. Get it out. Say what you need to say. Y'all. Y'all think that? Y'all don't think that's for real? Like I feel like it's for real. She meant that. Oh my god. I think it was for real. She's gumming her. I can't stand y'all. I'm about to hold on. Let me put this up here because y'all acting up now. Y'all acting up. This lady won her brand new car. Y'all will let that woman be great. Oh, y'all done said the woman done got what a teeth fed. Y'all wrong for that. Oh, and not the chat busting, not the chat moving. Natasha, they in there acting up. Let's get on the Cardi B. Let's get on the Cardi B because Lord have mercy. So Cardi is supposed to be going with Stefan Diggs. She has talked about him on her what is it? Her X live. She talks about how he's good to her, blah blah blah. I always thought Stefan. I I can't. I mean, maybe I need to see him without these braids in his hair because I don't know. But look at the alleged baby mama. This is Lord Giselle. So I had a picture of the baby, but I didn't want to put a picture of the baby up here. So this is her when she was pregnant. She has a little girl. Kenzo, let me put this up here because let them know. Kenzo, see y'all in these comments. I'm talking about rough with it. Shay, Cardi got played by a bottom. I look, and that's how I feel. I feel like she is just played. I feel like she is just nervous about a second album because I feel like Cardi is a little insecure. And I feel like she's really nervous about her second album. She and 100% I was told that Cardi doesn't have the production behind her like she did in the first album because she'd be in the studio all the time. She doesn't have the writers like she did the first time. So maybe from my understanding, they said Cardi can't put it out. But he always just gave me any way the wind blows. She needs to focus on her. Thank you. She needs to focus on her music. Oh, she's. Wait a minute. They said Stefan's. Wait a minute. Where is it? Stefan spent the block with the baby mama. That's the same thing happened with Carisha and Diddy. While Carisha was around that fooling around with Diddy, he come a baby. Love. Oh Lord have mercy, Jesus, y'all crazy. They coming in. Just call me Betty. She said by hard meal soaps, not Dove. It melts, matches. Candy means purified water, generated seeds for planting. Lord have mercy. This is the thank you, Deja. Cardi needs to date and love in private. She don't need to talk about him. She don't need to be seen out nowhere with him. She just needs to find somebody that's for her. Because I remember when she and Offset broke up during the time, I think when she was really heavily doing that Super Bowl when she got that first Pepsi sponsorship, and she was like, it was guys in her DM. She was like, "Well, I'm gonna go on a date with you, like me." You know what I'm saying? Like, and Cardi was at the top of her game, and her and Offset are a certain kind of relationship, and she like a certain kind of guy, which I don't know. I think she could probably be playing with him, but I don't think she feel that statusy now, right? Because she around here sponsoring face wash and doing little lives. I just wish she would just stop and just do the music. Yes, Miss Lacey, that's what I said. Cardi has been stalling for years. She is a one-hit wonder at this point. And Natasha, I really let me tell you something. I love Cardi B down. You understand? To me, it is how does it to me it's like Roxanne Shante, MC Light, Queen Latifah in there too, Lil Kim, Cardi B. That's how in Lotto. That's how it just lines up for me. I love Cardi down. And I hate to see her go through this, but she is literally getting on my nerves. And I can say that because that is exactly how I feel. And I love her. And as soon as she puts something out, I'm gonna go get it. But she getting on my man. She getting on my nerves. Not a man's man. Yeah, but Miss Lacey, right? Those braids look like a Tyler Perry wig. I agree. Ooh, Stefan used to date Carisha. He sure did. I don't know how old this baby mama is. I don't know how old she is, but she looks like. I mean, she looks young. I mean, she look like she could be. I mean, the way she looks right here, she looks like she could be 32 or 33. No lie to me. Now she could be younger or she could be older, but she looks about 33 right here for me. Yeah. Kids, are you didn't miss them? We just getting started. We getting started. Okay, y'all. Next up is what y'all think about this right here. Mia, the house of Mia Moore. Let me tell you something. Mia, you say what you want to about Mia. I mean, she told some fibs, but when she said ink is permanent, she meant that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, there's one thing about it. You now I don't know if the divorce is final. I don't know that, but honey, where her heart is with ink because clearly Giselle Bryant was on point when she said that Mia lives in Atlanta. And although Mia did truly have a condo in Maryland because that's where Gordon was living. She said I was back and forth because my son lives in Atlanta. Mia was on her way because let me tell you who now lives in Atlanta. Gordon. She was on Dish Nation. She said Gordon is here now. She said any ladies who's interested, he's over there. Be happy, go and have fun. Now she didn't say nothing about no divorce, but she said Gordon over there and have at him. Oh, that's good. Just call me Betty. Betty said she made her own dog food, y'all. The Migos had her back, and that is no more. That's right. I love Shay. I love Lotto. Love girl. I've been following Lotto since she was on the rap game. When she was on the rap game, she was a dope chick. Cause she get in there and write her songs. I've been following her since then. I love Lotto. Love, 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 love. Yeah, Cardi needs to date herself for a while. Let me get on down here. She does like she's about 30. Look what Pepper said. Pepper, I'm so glad you're here tonight. He is delusional, committed to the journey. Delusional. That's why I said we might need to get delusional. I don't know. I don't think he's I don't think he's sitting on her lap. I think he's sitting up and she's just laying behind him. Let me see. Is Meg upset with her new song? Don't say that. Just call me Betty. Is Meg upset with her new song? Whatever is speaking on it. Ooh, tomorrow with Cardi B. Come on, Meg. Megan can't be mad at Cardi B. Girl, girl, he got a little shirt on under there. Look, I'm gonna point it out to you. Here you go. There it is, right there. He got a shirt on, right there. Girl, she playing something. Oh, let me tell you what it says. I'm tripping. I ain't even gone to the part yet. Let's read this part. In a world where women are rewriting the rules of business, beauty, and balance, Mia Thornton stands unapologetically at the intersection of all three. Known for her grace under pressure and her magnetic presence on screen, Mia is stepping boldly into a new season. One rooted, wait a minute, one rooted not only in her own power, but in shared purpose and partnership. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I can't wait to see what's happening. Yeah, Gordon is there. Super Peach. Super Peach is good. Giselle is so happy she's gone. Lotto. I love Lotto. I'm still watching this thing. I'm still, let me see. Meg is talking about Ari. Okay, she said Meg is talking about Ari. She's not talking about Cardi. Okay. She said word on the curb is Meg and Cardi are beefing because Cardi still work with Meg X, the one who writes. Child, somebody need to hold on. Let me take this down. Let me tell you something. Somebody needs to write for Cardi, cause I had that question too when I saw Cardi and Party together. I was like, now how is Meg gonna feel about this? Because she was upset with Tony because of certain things people he got into. Him and the baby, right? The baby, yeah, the baby. Him and the baby had got together and did something, and she and the baby had done something. So I was like, how Meg gonna feel about Cardi and Party doing a song together? That's not cool, I don't think. Ooh, he look like he got a blouse on under that jacket. Oh my god, y'all crazy. Cleavage. Mm, what? Okay, let's talk about it, Darren. Let's talk about it, people. What do you think? What do you think? Because I asked in a post, and a lot of people said that they would be happy if Brit left and bring Mia. They'll be okay with Mia. Do y'all feel like that? She said, "Ain't got more cleavage." Jill, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. You gonna have to go to the corner for 3 minutes. You gonna have to. You gonna have to go. Mia and Ink can go to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It was Ari. She said it was. Let me do this. I'm sorry, my bad. I need to do this. Ink giving cleavage in this picture. Ink. I mean, I don't know if she would go. Do you think you'd be cool with her being in Atlanta? Look at what Jill said. Look at Jill. Jill wrong for that. Party was done doing his. Yeah, she did a party with song before, but him and Witch Call weren't together. They weren't together at that time when they did that song because that's my jam. I love that song they did together. Oh, let me see. Mia and Ink go to Love and Hip Hop. It was Ari who Cardi was talking about. Who? Oh, okay. Um, she said exactly, Jill. April said exactly. Cardi needs a friend. Yes. Cardi needs a friend like our grandmother said. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. I would be surprised. Let me get on down here. I'll take Mia as a friend of Mia. She would be so happy. I think she would be happy. Child, Miss Lacey said, mm-mm. Over bread, absolutely. Oh my God. Absolutely trade pistol girl for Mia. Portia said, "This is Atlanta. Mia will have to find some substance. We don't want those." Yeah, Mia gonna have to do something. She gonna have to fix something up for the kids. I agree. The kids, she need to fix it. Now you know the baby that's in Atlanta already with his daddy. Child, that's why she done moved Gordon down here. Mia about to blow the world up. Watch. Party and Cardi ghostwriters. She let him go. Mm. Mia would give it to the girls in Atlanta, but I think her and Portia will have a good time together. Y'all, we're gonna talk about this in a minute. Hold on. Love and hip hop will eat her up. Does Ink have no? He does not have a cherry. I like Mia, but her children cannot be on the show. Yep, I agree. I agree 100%. I agree, Dr. Meredith. 100%. I agree. You still gonna lie about her online? She. Oh Lord have mercy. I can't take y'all. I cannot take you. Oh, honestly, I'm over Portia at this point. Also, especially after her scene with him downstairs that I showed earlier today. Okay, let's keep going so we can get to that, y'all. Hold on. Let's keep going. Hold on. Let's just keep going because y'all keep talking. Let me take this down and put the next set up. Y'all keep talking amongst yourselves, and we go put the next. Girl, the comments. Yeah, y'all just read the comments because the comments is crazy talk. Oh my God. So okay, I'm gonna keep that one up there. So let's get in here. Let's see what's next. Uh, Cardi, we're just gonna go right on to Drew. We're gonna talk about Drew, but while we're talking about that, let's listen to. Do you think it's okay? Let's listen to the what you call. Let's listen to the trailer because the trailer was so good today. I can't show it, but we can listen to it. Okay, y'all ready?
Still to come on this season of The Real
We're gonna stop
Housewives of
too.
Atlanta.
So this is Portia.
Breaking Crack is definitely back. Wonder Twins, activate. One more time.
I like the girls on the golf course. In the
Have you ever
dresses.
sniffed another woman?
Yeah, of course.
Where'd you snip her at?
Okay, that's where we gotta stop. Have you ever sniffed another woman? Where did you sniff her at? We're gonna talk about Drew and we're gonna talk about Portia. Because Portia is only filming with him because Drew filmed with Dennis. Because what does Portia and Ralph have to talk about? What do they have to talk about? Dennis has produced, I don't know, an EP or album. I don't know what it's called, but he's produced a body of work for Drew. This is what we know for sure. Why is Portia over here talking to Ralph and then the conversation is inappropriate? Have you ever sniffed a woman? Wait, look what Stacey said, y'all. Y'all are insane. Stacey said Jezebel would ask that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I like Portia. I don't dislike Portia. Real talk, just a confessional moment. I have gone back to season 7, y'all. I'm watching season 7 where Portia didn't even have Coco and Chanel. She didn't even have boobs in this season. This is the season where they went to, where did they go? Mexico? I don't know if they had gone to Mexico. I think in Mexico. This is when Apollo told Kenya that he could have her if he wanted her. And Phaedra walks in and it's a problem. It's that season. And I watched Pillow Talk the other day. Oh, Pillow Talk was so good. But Portia, what is the problem? Why in the world is she doing that? When she had her real nose. Okay, well, let's listen to some more. Hold on. Here we go. I was just outdone with Portia.
Yeah, of course.
Where'd you snip her at?
Now Phaedra kissing
Ooh, Chichi, we got
Chichi is a mess.
Shamia is not anyone's laptop. Kiss my mother nerves, bitch. Stay with me now, because it was a lot. We're hosting in Grenada with a female. Hey! You guys look amazing. We're going to be mad when she see they left her out, and I'm here for it. You could have just pulled me to the side. If you
Let's
know
get to the
something,
door.
share it with me.
So it's Britt and Kelly.
Something not right in the water. Oh, when's the last time y'all talked? I haven't talked to Britt since Grenada. Let me tell you something, Britt. Rah. This is better than
Now,
the
this funny
Women's
to me.
Championship. You better talk to your roommate. Nobody wants to be you, you little hobbit. Match point. Shamia may
call her a
feel
hobbit.
that this is a lopsided friendship. Wow. She showed me text messages
I'm just
between
trying
the
to
two of you guys. Do you think that's what a best friend should be doing? I've never
That is
allowed
really
anybody
pretty.
to talk down about my friendship. And apparently that's not reciprocated.
Yeah.
Ralph literally
Here we go.
locked me out of the house.
He's trying to claim being rightful owner to Juicidor LLC.
Y'all. Okay. She said that Ralph has locked her out of the house. Drew, what have I been saying since this season has popped off? Drew should have got her a divorce, moved out of the house before she started doing all this stuff with Dennis. Now he's skipping and hopping and jumping down the sidewalk because he back in the house with you to make your life a living HE double hockey sticks. And you around here at the club, you around here on trips carrying $5,000 bags, and now he wants your business. Yeah, Shay said, hold on. Let me get in some of these comments. Hold on, let me get in the comments. Let me take this down. Hold on. She said, I love Portia, but now she's getting petty. I would have to agree. Uh, yeah, I got to see the whole scene when it comes on. She said, we know Portia snipped many men. Yeah, this is after. Yeah, season 7 is after the Underground Railroad, I believe. I haven't seen this so far. Yes, when she had her real nose. Hold on. Yep, Ham Sandwich said, "Will Portia look like the early 2000s?" Yes, exactly. That's the season. She's being so petty, and the reason she's with Ralph is because Drew filmed with Dennis. Rich rat, rich hooch. What she say? 1,000 agree with Ed Lang. Rich rat, rich hoochie mama. Hold on. Yes, yes. So disappointed. So disappointed in her so far this season. But did you see her what she said? Because somebody said that, and she was like, she's disappointed too because of the way things are going. She said, but you need to watch. Portia told the girl to watch her YouTube, and you'll understand what's going on. Hold on. I want Portia to get completely divorced and go back to Dennis. Okay, I might be with you on that. I think I'm with you on that. Because on the YouTube, I love it. Just going back to him. You know, you he cheated on you. I'm not saying that's right, but of course you had him and Simon standing up here next to each other. Y'all even. Just going back. Ralph is the next brand ambassador for Pampered by Portia. Oh my Lord. Please, Jesus. I like the people Dish Nation portion. Not I'll sleep with your Yeah, Dish Nation portion was cool. Hold on. Because Portia Greedy wants her cake and eat it too. This is when Diane needs to give Portia advice. She giving 304. I told you Angela is a sneaky heifer to watch. I have to agree with that. Now, Shamia, I love you, but you literally sat at the table and let Carmen and Candy throw shots at Portia. Carmen? Who is Carmen? What I'm talking about one of the housewives back in the back. I told you, Stacy. I've been saying it. Stacy said you called it. I'm telling you. Y'all, when I tell y'all certain parts of life, I know what I'm talking about. Listen what I'm saying, child. Cause honey, Drew should have left the house. She want to sit here and hold on to the house. The man said he paying for everything. He already gonna be mad. You running out here, hair done, face done, running out here with another man singing songs about him. Now he feel like he need a part of your LLC. Drew, this gonna be tough. Drew needs to move out of the darn house, or better yet, he can have the house, and I will start over. Just start over. Like he can have it all. I just want joint custody with my children, and that's it. He ain't got to pay me. Like, long as I'm working, like I'm telling you, like stuff like that, you got to cut all of it off. I don't want nothing. I can't wait till the kids get old enough where they can call their daddy on their cell phone and they can go out by themselves, or better yet, driving. Oh, Drew, it's gonna be tough. Yeah. Oh, I gotta register my LLC. Thank you. I know they be rented, and they from the gate. We said that last time, Millie. Ralph want the LLC. Yeah. Yes, we did say that the last time, girl. What's the tea? We did say that. Was it you? Because I remember somebody said that. You're right. Girl, I'm going to tell you this. Linda, I bet you. Linda, I'm so glad you said that, because I meant to say thank you for saying that. Because I said today, this is what I was going to tell y'all. I bet you anything, Martell is living his best life through Ralph. because Ralph is now doing everything that Martell wanted to do and couldn't, right? Because Mel is a much stronger woman than Drew. Mel did want her husband, she did want her marriage, and she did want her family. But it came a time when she realized it was not going to ever be right. So it is time to go. She stood 10 toes down with Martell. When Martell came up in that room talking about, I'm not going to leave, I'm just going to move to the other side of the house. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're leaving. And she stood 10 toes down in that bedroom till he was like, yeah, I'm going to go tonight. That's not Drew. Drew not doing that. Drew needs to do that, but she's not doing that. So Martell is getting his whole life probably with Ralph. And you better believe he is on the phone. They probably on the phone. He probably over there in his bed and Ralph over there in his bed and they probably on the phone. Ralph probably on his stomach. Ralph probably on his stomach with his feet in the air talking to Martell on speakerphone right now. Child, I can't. Girl, what's the tea? He gonna get half of them album sales. Because she's so crazy. She's sitting there fighting for something that's never going to happen. If you want your husband back, just say, I don't want to do this. Ralph, come on back upstairs so we can do what we need to do. Or get your stuff and go. Ooh, honey, he going to get that check. He going to get it because the men do not get paid. Because, they were saying that Cynthia, Carlos King said that Cynthia was giving, some of her check. Ooh. Portia only a housewife 260. Portia needs to worry about the Africa wives knowing her Social Security. I know that's right. Carmen, that was a back while ago. Okay, I was hoping Cardi was dating him for something to do. Portia was telling her she couldn't do her Candy BFF. Yeah, I remember. I didn't realize that. I don't think I've seen that yet, or either I have missed that. Drew needs a new lawyer. I agree, Natasha. Exactly. Now I'm so glad that she got a new stylist because Drew looks fantastic this season. But honey bun boogie, you you got some other stuff you need to do. Your priorities in the wrong place. You should have come out the gate with this stylist and slowed it down because maybe you would have understood how to dress at this point. Not learning how to dress now when them other seasons you was a mess. Child. Honey, look, I guarantee you. She said, Drew making Chicago. Honey, we do not hold Chicago women up to Drew. We know it's not all y'all. We know it's not all of y'all. We already know that. We know people from Chicago that would never have a mindset like Drew. So you're good. Martell back there rooting in the background, girl. On his stomach. That's what he's doing. He's on his stomach kicking. Kimmy said she just got a mental picture. I'm telling you, Ralph on his stomach talking about, oh, Martell, let me tell you what I did today. I went for the LLC. And Martell like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I know that is what's going on. I know that's going on. Swinging his feet. Ralph was her manager. Because you remember, I don't know if y'all saw this, but when Ralph was talking and he was playing the piano for somebody, I made the comment under that, great value. There you go. Great value, Drew. I made the comment under there. So I said, now he likes music. Then Ralph gonna tell me, I've always liked music. I was the one that produced her first song. What about the second song and the third song and the fourth song, Ralph? If you had produced it, you'd have had a hand in the pot. But you wouldn't do that. You would not do that, sir. I'm gonna tell y'all. I know. I told you. Baby, honey, I have been, look, it's a lot that I speculate on. It's some lot that I allege. But when I know what I'm talking about, I know I can see it. I can see it a mile away. Drew needs to move, and it's too late now. He going for the LLC. It's too late. Yeah, I with you, honey. The new music is better. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Listen to this, y'all. I was like, I know better than this. Hold on one second. Let me get to this. Okay. So I was outdone when I heard this. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Y'all, I gotta do I'm gonna do it tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. I'll probably do it tonight when we get off, and then I'll post it tomorrow. The season finale of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because I've watched it all season. I may as well just keep going. Listen to Angela talk about this. Hold on. Is it on here? Hold on. I hope it's on here.
Look at that, Bobby. Let me tell you what all she had to say about you. Like, you're just so easy to.
No.
Not even signing me no more.
I don't think I can find it. But did y'all hear Angela when she was talking to Charles and she said, I called you and he said I was in Tampa? Did you hear that? What is going on in Tampa, Florida? Let me know what's going on in Tampa, Florida, because that's a lot. Tampa is doing too much. Let's go on to Angela. I'm with you on that, Shay. Angela telling all the business but hers. And one thing about it, Charles doesn't really go up for Angela like he should. You know what I'm saying? He really and truly doesn't. Let me see what else is going on. Hoes in different area codes. Tampa the bomb. That's where I'm from. Gail. Well, Charles, yes, girl, what's T? Wait. Let me see if I can find it, girl. Because when I made a comment. I made a comment under the post. Let me go and find it. I made a comment under the post, honey. Was it? I was like, he was in Tampa too. Hold on. I don't know where it is. Where could it be? But honey, yeah. He said that. That's what Charles said. She was like, Charles, I called you. I mean, that's the preview. Where's the preview? I don't see the preview. But yeah, Charles said Charles said, when you called me, I was in Tampa. Like, what are you doing in Tampa? Y'all are here next week. I can't with it. Hold on, let's see. Mia. We did Canvas. We didn't do that. We did Turkey Leg Hut, Drew, Pineapples, PBS. Oh, we got to do this. Hold on, y'all. We got to do this. So, but that's where I am with it. So, y'all, let's finish up this conversation. We're gonna move right along in this because we do have something we need to talk about that is going on right now, and that is Shannon Sharpe. Because now I don't know if y'all seen Michelle before, but I'm about to show it to you. Because child, start. Okay, I don't know what that was about. That was crazy. Mia needs to stay off television. Charles, I like this. I like what Dimitri said. I agree with you. Charles is sarcastically argumentative, and she allows it. You know what I mean? Not Shannon to shut down my channel, girl. I hope not. Hold on. Dang. Do I not have? Let me take this down. I'm going to take this down. And I'm going to try it again because he probably did shut this down, honey. Because, child, I was outdone. I was like, I know you lying. Hold on, maybe I got it in here somewhere else. No, I don't got it in here nowhere else. So Shannon Sharpe's Lady Michelle is in the blogs. I got to show you her picture. If I had to pull it up, if I had to pull it up on this, oh, there we go. Here we go. All right, so we're through talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you haven't seen it, what did I tell y'all? I told y'all to go watch it for homework. So we talked about it. Um, Britt, I think we're going to see the end of Britt and Kelly. I think that we're going to see when that starts to break down. And then clearly Angela and Portia talking back again. Phaedra comes back and Britt and Kelly get into it. Phaedra's in the middle. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. Let's get on to Shannon Sharpe, y'all. Shay, I'm putting Shay up here before I even post this picture. Thank you, Shay, for making this comment. And now here you go. I'm gonna eat my cucumber while y'all let that sink in. Y'all, why do they go for this? Why? Girl, I'm gonna I'm gonna let y'all get it all out. Let me eat my cucumber. Let me go find it because we're gonna listen to it while y'all getting it out. Because I know y'all can't believe it. Because I couldn't believe it. Y'all, this is Michelle. This is who Shannon accidentally this is who Shannon accidentally went live with. And let me say this. You're going to hear it. This lady said that Shannon thought she was going to leave her husband. She had almost left her husband for Shannon Sharpe. Take it in. Y'all go ahead and get in because we're going to the video next. I know, Deja. I know. All right. Hold on. Let me pull something else up just so y'all know I'm not playing. Hold on. Just give me a second. Cause I just keep going. People that just keep going. Shay, your post was so perfect. It was crazy how perfect your post was. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that y'all see this. So you know I'm not playing. So here we go. This is coming from the Neighborhood Talk. Look what Amy said, y'all. Cece said, "Is this a prank?" Amy said she feel unwell. Kimmy said it's April Fool. Krista said, "Well, Shannon." Michelle Evans reflects on alleged 2010 Grape by Shannon Sharpe, claims the incident stemmed from her declining his sexual advances after finding out he moved one woman out of his home and moved another one in. She said he wouldn't take no for an answer. He overpowered me. That's right, old Michelle. Y'all ready? Let's go. Here we
We're
go.
arguing and he was threatening me and stuff like that after, but I didn't see him again after he raped me. He wouldn't take no for an answer, so he overpowered me, put me to my knees, put his penis in my mouth.
That says Shannon Sharpe, ex-Michelle, sued him in 2023.
We met in actually the press room at the Broncos, April of 2002. And, but we didn't start talking until we met up at a club at Blue 67 in Denver. I don't know if anyone is listening from Denver, but yeah, we were at a club at the same time. We didn't go together. We just happened to both be there. And so he started talking to me, and he started pursuing me pretty heavily from then on. I resisted for a while because, I was a reporter, and I didn't want to mix the two. But he's very charming.
Mm.
And we dated until the 2010 incident. And then it came to abrupt end because I wanted, we were arguing and he was threatening me and stuff like that after, but I didn't see him again after he raped me.
So what led up to that fight, that 2010 fight that you guys, I know that the argument ensued first before he allegedly raped you.
The argument was about the fact that he had removed one girl from his house and put another girl in his house and didn't tell me. And he had asked me to break up with my husband at the time. We were just dating. So I was dating Shannon and my husband at the same time.
Okay.
Shannon asked me to break up with my husband. And I don't recall for sure, but I think I did. And so, it's like, wait a minute, you want me to be with just you, but you want to move somebody into your house and not even tell me? So that's what it stemmed from. He's not a faithful person, so I wasn't going to be faithful to a non-faithful person. It just doesn't work that way. Not for me anyway.
Can you tell us just broadly, I know it's probably painful to relive this situation, but can you tell us generally what happened that day?
It was fighting, and usually we fought on the phone and not in person. So it was the biggest argument that we ever got in. And he was controlling, he was domineering, he was manhandling me beforehand, and he wanted to have sex, and I told him no. I told him no because you gave it to somebody else. I didn't only tell him no, I told him why. And he wouldn't take no for an answer. So he overpowered me, put me to my knees.
You're going to talk about that, Shay?
Penis in my mouth. Got enough of that. He put me on the bed. And, this was all a struggle. So I had said no, and said no, even though I was thinking that. And so it was the hardest. Yeah, this is too hard. I remember he got dressed and he knew what he did. And so, I just kind of escorted him out the door. And then I wasn't going to do anything about it. Sometimes when you're with the person for a long time, it's hard for you to realize that they're being the perpetrator, even though you know it, you don't want to admit it, and there's so much going through your mind. But then he started coming at me. If I tell anybody, he'll use everybody he knows to destroy me, which he basically has. And then he started making other threats against my life, threats. He just was so worried that it would get out, and I wasn't going to do anything. But when he kept calling me at work, and when he kept, just very aggressively behaving, and I could see it wasn't going to go away, and he said he was going to destroy me and he was going to kill me, and he told me he was watching me, and I just went and got a protective order. I'd had enough. And unfortunately, shortly after, he doxed me, and my address got out. And I had somebody stop by my apartment, which had a door that led right to the side. It was basically on the sidewalk. and somebody came up to my door and said, "Shut up," screamed it at the top of their lungs. And I had my daughter in there right there. And I was like, oh, no. And so I went and I dropped it, because also at my house, not my apartment, my house, at my house, somebody came to my house and sat out front of in the driveway while my daughter was there alone. Someone came to my house, someone came to my apartment, and after my daughter called me, that's when I went straight there.
So after you rescinded the restraining order, was there any other weird stuff, or did it kind of just die down?
It died down. I tried to move on with my life. We may have talked, I think, once or twice. Then he started going on television. He came to my job, Turner Broadcasting, went on TV at CNN, and it was my job to put the videos from up to YouTube for CNN. My job to put the videos from up to YouTube for CNN. That was part of my job. So I'm putting up this video, and then here I see Shannon at my job talking about domestic violence, and the co-host.
Yes, she was sending the restraining order.
Oh, you had one that was just totally dropped.
Again,
made it look like the police dropped it. You know, not that I had gone down and withdrawn it. It created a picture that wasn't accurate, and that was a very hostile work environment.
I'm going to ask something that might be a little sensitive or might sound insensitive, I should say. But I'm going to go ahead and ask it because it's a question that I'm sure people are wondering. Why didn't you file a police report when he raped you?
Because I was scared for my life. He said he would use it. Everybody he knows, and he knows lots of police officers. So I didn't know that if I went down there, that would be one of the people that he knows. You know, Atlanta has a problem with corruption down there. And I was too scared to go to the police. Because when this happens, you're in a trauma mindset. You're not in a, every day you and I are talking here like, oh, okay, well, maybe I should do that. No, you're like fear for your life. You're traumatized. You're not thinking straight. You're having anxiety and panic attacks. And I was worried that he would, get a hold of this police officer, and who knows what would happen. And so it was just a decision, and it's a decision a lot of rape victims make, to not go to the police. They always say the woman is crazy.
We got one more thing. Hold on.
Hey, I might be at this point after everything I've dealt with. But back then, no. Definitely not crazy. Yeah.
So this is not the Michelle on the live. Let's clear that up. This is not the Michelle on the live. This is the first Michelle. Now, this is what I will say. Now, she did not look like this. If you go over to the neighborhood talk, they will show a photo. You can just see the side of her face. She had blonde hair, and Shannon was young. He was still playing with the Broncos at the time, and they were talking in the locker room. But the life that Shannon lives, girl, Shay is crazy. Man, we don't know you for him to dox you. Heck, we just started messing with Shay. I love it because she right. But the thing is, this. I think when men do things like this, they definitely exclude us as Black women. I'm not saying, some of us, some Black women can be molded and led and things like that. But I feel like the Black women in this chat cannot. So I feel like we get excluded from men like Shannon Sharpe and, other football players and basketball players and things like that, because you cheat on us. Look at Tammy Roman, right? Tammy Roman, husband cheated on her. She was devastated. She ended up leaving him. She couldn't deal with it. God rest his soul, Kobe Bryant cheated on Vanessa. He bought her a ring. Everything was great. Like, it's just a difference with us. Because we not going to let them forget. They going to be tired. They going to happily leave us. Because every time they come in from a trip, we trying to see out who you met out there and all this kind of stuff. And then for me, if it gets to that point, then I got to go. Because what am I doing? I can't live my life like this. But it's Shannon Sharpe. He plays for the Broncos. He's not hurt. He's a great player. He's got a bag. Shawnee and Shaq. Yeah, exactly. She's not dealing with that. Although Shawnee probably had her little something on the side, but she probably just did that to get back at him. But she wasn't probably really trying to do that. You know, like, I want my husband. I married you to be my husband. But they fool around and go get women like this who they can, you know how weak this woman's mind is. If Shannon tell her to leave her husband and she contemplates leaving her husband for Shannon, and she knows he's a cheater. She got mad at him moving in another woman, moving a woman out and moving another woman in, and it's not even her because she at home with her husband. Exactly, Nicole and OJ. It's just, and I'm not saying, you know, there are some black women who stay for whatever reason, who go through so much stuff. And even then, sometimes it's like, you know what, I can't do this no more. But when they get women like this, it's easy because they throw the money out to them and they living a good life. I mean, we like the money too, but they don't fool with us because they know we're not fooling with that. We're not about to do all that. Shannon, you're not about to do all that. You're not that cute to do all that, sir. You are not that cute. I'm sorry. You need to sit your hard rock head down somewhere. Because then when it's a situation like this, when you get to this point in Shannon's life, now he might need this lady because once they break him down, once they break him all the way down, he gonna need one of them to be with for the rest of his life because we not fooling with it. You understand what I'm saying? We're not doing it. Thank you, Dr. Meredith. Dr. Meredith said, he a country boy from Georgia and is ashamed to all black men that was strange fruit under the tree. It is deplorable. It is. You know, he probably saw his mother. He probably saw his grandmother. He was raised by them. And then he sees the struggle and how strong black women have to be. So then he goes get somebody who doesn't have to be as strong and who's not as strong-minded, and then they can control him. Why would Shannon talk to a girl that's 19? Why would he do that? You are 1,000 years old, and you are talking to a girl that's 19 in the gym. You know what I'm saying? That's something you would do. Because you can't, not a black girl. Not a black girl. Yes, Amy, a teenager. And you as a person, and this is why let me tell you something. This is why Shannon Sharpe, whenever it goes down for real, this is the very reason why it's going to go down. Because people are going to put some type of stint on him. Because what is wrong with you being a man at this big age and you look to a 19-year-old to talk to? At least Bill Belichick, at least his girl 24. He said they met on a plane. Now she the COO of his whole life. Nothing he does goes to him. It goes through her. But at least she can drink. She's 24. That's insane. Leah, don't you ever talk to anybody that old. Do you understand me? Any older than 3 years older your age, that's as far as you go at this point in your life. Do you understand? Because if somebody like Shannon Sharpe walk up to you, I don't want to have to be, I don't want to have to go through that. I mean, but I don't think my baby wouldn't do that. I just don't think she would do that.
How old is Shannon Sharpe?
50-something years old.
Ew.
I don't have any sympathy for him at all. Any sympathy. Because at 54, 55, why are you talking to a 19-year-old? And that is what it's going to come down to. This woman right here, y'all, who this woman look like? It's a movie. Oh, is it The Golden Child? Y'all remember that little crazy man that was bald headed, like he had a scar on his face? She looked like that man in The Golden Child. This is this woman looks like a prune. We ride, honey. Pepper said, tell again, internet cut. We all ride because I'm not playing. Y'all would lose my mind. Girl, I'm telling Kimmy, when it hit me, I have to say it. When it's on my heart, I have to say it. Like, girl, do not play with me. If I feel like somebody talking to you like that, I'm on the way. I don't play with me. And she knows. Like, Lillian knows that her mother does not have good sense. Right, Sean? She knows that. I'm not playing. But it's just, it is just crazy because whenever he goes down, because it's going. Because who is this woman? Where this woman come from? We ain't never heard about this lady. And like she said, man, we didn't know you to be doxxed. Thank you, Quinesta. Whatever said, I'm exactly. We don't know you to be doxxed. Hocus pocus. Oh no, that's not the Michelle. I got it wrong. This is the first Michelle. The second Michelle, I don't even know what she looks. Oh, we do know what she looks like. What is she talking to? What is she talking to? Tasha K. That Michelle was talking to Tasha K, wasn't she? I think she was talking to Tasha K, girl. Tasha got this one. I think. Hold on. Tasha was talking to this lady because she was talking crazy. Oh my gosh, she was talking so crazy. Hold on. Yeah, honey, she was talking crazy. If I can find it. Did y'all get into how Tasha K was talking about fucking? I need. Hey, no chaser TV. Not Ben Midler. Baby, this is Shannon Sharpe, first Michelle. Kimmy, exactly. Kimmy said, was doxing even a thing then? She just in here talking. She talked to that lady. Let me see if I can find her, because I think I talked about that. So it's another Michelle, and I think she not already talked to her. Now that lady is against him now. So Shannon is going down. She going down. He going down. Point blank period. He's going down. It's insane. Wait a minute. I done passed it. Wait a minute. Maybe I passed it. Here she go. Wait a minute.
You were thrown into a sex tape ordeal. I've spoken to sources that were close to Shannon Sharpe. I guess he was trying to dispel the gay rumors, and a lot of people feel that the Instagram live, it's not easy to go live on Instagram. Like, you gotta go through some steps to go live on Instagram. That it was actually a ploy to dispel the gay rumors about him. Do you feel like that recording of him going live was real, or do you feel like he just used your name since he was with you?
Can't get it.
For 10 plus years.
It's triggering. You gotta remember, this was a very sensitive subject. The last time I saw him, he begged me.
What did you find attractive about him? Charming?
Oh yeah, he was very charming. He was built like a Greek god. He was nice to me. He was open to hearing.
I think that might be the same one. I don't think we heard from another one. But regardless, he's with the crypt. That woman looks like the crypt right now. But what is it about men and younger women? Like, even if she was 35, that wouldn't be so bad. If she was 25, that's horrible. The money was charming. The money was charming. The other Michelle looked way better than this one. I know. I'm not gonna put her back up because y'all seem like y'all terrified. But that brings me to this. Now y'all remember Ace Metaphor? Ace Metaphor is the guy who developed the, what is it, late night talk or grown up talk or whatever the conversation was. It was something, late night conversations or whatever, right? And you know, Keita used to be on there, and Keita quit. Then another guy quit. Then another girl quit. Then Dr. Cheyenne came on there. But Ace was talking to a man who I think is just ridiculous, and that is Cam Newton. I think he is the lowest of the low. Like, he's ridiculous to me. Like, I don't even understand Cam. I don't even understand. I don't even understand how he came to be. I just don't. So he Ace was talking to Cam, and he had this discussion with Cam. And I want y'all to listen to what he said, and then we can talk about it after this.
A lot of heterosexual men don't like women for real. They don't. They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs. So then when we get into why a lot of men womanize, or why it's just they're minimizing a woman based off of who she slept with or who she potentially can sleep for, it, because it's like you haven't gained the appreciation of the wholeness of a woman yet, and what that wholeness of a woman can bring to your life. A lot of times we'll talk about strength and we'll say men are stronger than women. But that's because we value physical strength. We're not talking about emotional strength, spiritual strength. We're not talking about the type of strength that can run a household. And we're not putting that same type of weight. And what I would encourage, and this was the shift that I had to do, is I had to start liking the wholeness of a woman outside of sex. And then when you do that, now you appreciate the things a complete woman can bring to your life. When we talk about the Bible talks about finding a capable wife. Right? That capable wife, that person that if you was to stumble, can pick up the ball and start running. And there's a lot of men that have just a wife because they was only concerned about what she can do in the bed. And so what I'm just encouraging men to do is just like, and it's for our own benefit, because a lot of us, especially men with some type of means, we end up finding a dependent, not a partner. Yeah, she can fuck us good. But if you was able to stumble, bro, what the fuck is gonna happen with your family? And so I just encourage men to be, I'm not gonna say more, because that's unrealistic to a lot of men, but as attracted to what she brings as a feminine energy to your life outside of just what you're doing. And check this out. A lot of heterosexual men don't like women for real. They don't. They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs.
What do y'all think about that? I agree with that. I think in the weight of the world, the way the men are now, the way women are treated on a daily basis, it's easy to believe that. It's easy to believe that men, no, not all men, because there are men who love their women top, bottom, day in, day out. But there are a lot of men who do not like women. These men keep gathering women, piling them up one by one. An example would be Cam Newton and Nick Cannon. You know what I mean? They want to subscribe to, you know, what did he say? It's not meant to be with one person. But wedding vows say different, right? And then they want to say they're scared to get married because Cam Newton said he's afraid to get married because he's afraid that he won't. What did he say he was afraid will happen? He said he's afraid that he won't be able to be a good wife or something. I mean, be a good husband. But he'd rather do all of the married things and make and break households and have children here and over there. It's okay. I agree. I just feel like some men just do not like women. Neo, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Neo, girl, do you know that that's probably one. I just don't like him. I don't hate anybody, but I do not like Neo. I do not. I do not appreciate him. His music is great. Poly relationships with no commitment. Somebody asked Nick Cannon, they said, Nick, why don't you just move all of the women in the house so the mothers and then the children have their mothers and their father there? Nick said he'd rather not do that because he'd rather go and have different conversations because he liked to go to this person's house and have a different conversation and then find out about their day. But then when you go there and you're daddy and they're jumping on your back and y'all doing homework, maybe you're staying to their sleep, but then you done missed a whole nother group of kids that's already asleep because they got to go to school tomorrow. So tomorrow night is their night. And this group of kids who you put to sleep last night don't get to experience their father because now you got to make your rounds. It's insanity. Neo is horrible. Horrible. Yes, Shay, I agree. Shay said, wait a minute, what did you say? Shay said black men do not understand the true concept of plural and poly relationships. They're only doing it for selfish and sexual reasons. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, sometimes I don't feel like, I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, but I don't know if one person, well, I'll ask you this question. Do you think one person can do everything? And I think they can, but it takes a certain two people for that to happen. You have to be 100% open, honest, and trusting. You got to, if you have a partner that you can take anything to, and you don't have to like shield it like, oh God, I can't tell him this, because if you have a situation like that, I don't think that's the person. I don't think that's, it's just something. I feel like if you're with a partner, they should be able to do everything for you. But sometimes one person can't do it all. It takes a while to find them. And you may have to gather them up a little bit. Not one person and use your imagination for the rest. What? Yeah. And they shouldn't have to be everything. They are your partner, not God. If they can't, then stay single. I agree. Thank you, Fabulous Faces. He got this quote from a download me. Well, you know that he had those things in his life. Like he had ABUSE in his life, men and women. So Keita talked about that in her rant, honey, that they had those conversations. Mm-hmm. Wow. We say this in the community all the time. Men are only physically attracted to women, but want other men. And that is so selfish. That is so not what needs to happen with women. It's just so not what needs to happen with us. We bring life into the world. That is so sad. That makes me really sad. It makes me really sad because I agree. Men are only physically attracted to women but want other men. And see, that is where these lavender relationships come into play that we talked about that night. Because there are women who will allow that. Some just to have a man, or some because they like other girls or whatever, and they need to be married in, for the insurance and for the 401k, for the house and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I agree with Ace on this. He has some good points, but I don't know where those points come from sometimes. But when I heard this, I was like, we're gonna talk about this. Yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I really don't, like when if you date somebody or marry somebody that's in a fraternity, there are going to be trips. They're going to go to meetings. You could go or you could not go. They're going to all be there, whatever, and then girls have girls trips, guys have guys trips. I've never tripped on something like that. But you talking about you about to go to the pool hall to hang with your homeboy and you got kids at home, or your homeboy about to come over so y'all can play video games, or you about to go to the bar and grab a drink with your homeboy. Now, other than the video games, I could do all of that. Wait, I keep Stacy gonna keep that thing right there. Bring it right on back. I feel you. Erica said everyone is not meant to be monogamous, and that is not necessarily a bad thing for some. I agree. And I agree. I think that Lil, I told you about dating, right? When I was telling, can you hear me? I was telling you about dating, right? Like, date often so you know what it is that you want. Don't get in a situation where that's why I take my baby on trips. Cause I don't want nobody's been nowhere son to take my baby to Atlanta or take my baby to DC or Miami and think he's done something. It's important that you date and find out exactly what it is you want. Don't let one person come up here talking about he's your everything, because sometimes he's not. Wait a minute. Y'all crazy. Look what Dr. Meredith said. I'm not reading it. I'm gonna let y'all read it. And then I'm gonna get to Shay's point. She said, my best friend is gay. He's married to his ex-partner and they're married for the benefits. They live in 2 separate states and do whatever they want. Wait a minute, is the ex-partner female or 2 men? Girl, me and Lil had these conversations all the time because I just can't, because I was different. It was different for me. I was taught that you need to go to college and you get an education and you get a husband, and when you graduate you get married and you have your family. That wasn't my story, and I would never tell my daughter that, because her life and what she wants to become is way more important than becoming somebody's wife right off the bat. Now, I do want her to be married. I want her to have children. I want her to be happy. Whatever it is that she wants, I want her to have that. But I don't want her to think that that's what she has to do right now. You know what I mean? A business arrangement. No, they're both gay, but he lives in DC and his husband lives here in Georgia. Oh, got it. Cornesta said we're truly living in our last days. It's insane. It's insane. A life partnership and families are really separate from the legal condition of marriage. I believe that. Not your 6-year-old. And then there's Brokeback Mountain. Kim, I feel you on that. Kim said it. Then there's Brokeback Mountain. Oh my God. This is wild. I just don't want. I don't want her to get caught up in just a man. Just I gotta have a man. I need a man. It's sometimes it's not all what it's cracked up to be, and it's fine to date. That's why I told her to date often. See what is she like. If this one does this, leave him alone. Date somebody else. That does not mean sleep with them. That does not mean that. But you just, like you had, like who was that said a few minutes ago? You got to find them. You got to find them. Oh Lord, see, this is the love that we don't have anymore, right? Shay said when her grandfather died, her grandma stopped talking because she had lost her best friend. 70 years. Live your life first, child. Live it first. Oh my God. Look at this, what Fabulous said. True story. My cousin's mentor was in her 60s with 2 grown kids, married for 30 years. Husband came out of the closet and moved to a new state with his new partner. She's still distraught. Absolutely, she's distraught. Absolutely. Yeah, you got to teach your kids how to love themselves. Lil, you do love yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You you the most important person. You are it. Because I teach her all the time, girl, you are it. You are the prize. Women are not promised a husband. Because if I got to kneel on one knee to get one, that won't ever happen. My theory is if you date long enough, then nothing is a surprise in the marriage. What do y'all think about what Erica said? If you date long enough, nothing is a surprise in the marriage. I think it's important. Like, what was I looking at today? Oh, Jeezy and Jenny Mai. That's what I meant to talk about. Jeezy and Jenny Mai. So Jeezy could end up in jail if he does not do what he needed to do. He was supposed to give Jenny like a car or something, but they said he fixed it. But the judge told him, if you do one more thing, you're going to end up in jail. Jesus did not do his homework. He did not understand the life and the culture that Jenny Mai is. And when she started being herself and everybody around her being their selves, he didn't know how to handle it. Then he run around the house like he run around the house with firearms. She didn't know how to handle it. It's important to date people and figure out who they are. Because when you get ready to have some kids and something crazy like that, child, okay. People can change. People do change. But I will say this, Stacy. Sometimes when people change, they done took your youth, honey. Sometimes it take a long time. I know a lot of women. I know a lot of older women who got the men that have been out there and they used up. Now that they used up, they back at home with them. They done wasted all the young life. They didn't get a chance to go out on the town. They didn't get a chance to go on the trips because they was taking their lady on the trips while their wife was at home taking care of the kids. But now that you might be in a wheelchair, you broke down, you full of diabetes and high blood pressure and gout. Now you're at home with me and it ain't nothing we can do. I don't want it. I don't want it. He'd have been ran through and he'd have run through and all of that. I mean, gone, girl. Suck the life right out of them. And it happens so often. But people can change. And people sometimes, Stacey, I will say this, people will change before. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Kimmy. The lady on the Dear Wifey podcast. She talking about she couldn't listen to her husband because she was listening to God because she knew he was gonna come back and be a good husband. But he done been ran through and almost went to prison. So now he back at home, trying to control her life. I can't. I literally cannot. Wait a minute, what you say? Fabulous says, I am a lesbian, so this ain't my fight. But I tell my straight home girls, y'all probably called to at least one DL man, talk to at least one DL man in your lifetime. I I believe that. Especially in some states. Especially in some states. And it's so scary because, like he said, some men just don't like women. They see them as objects, and they see them as beers and in a way to substitute for something, or the way to give them a certain look. You know what I'm saying? Not all men, but some. And it's horrible. And I really hate for any woman to have gone through that, especially when your heart is out there and you love somebody and you're trying to do the right thing. Oh, I cannot. Child, I'm with you, Bronze. Leave God out of that because that was crazy. So for sure, not exactly who, and I often look at him LinkedIn waiting for signs. Amy, Amy said for sure, and I know exactly who, and I often look at his LinkedIn. Girl, you gotta check back with us, Amy, when you find out. You gotta hit me in the DMs, girl. Let me know. Let me see if I have anything else. I do think I have one more thing, but I if there, I mean, I know that I may talk about women and stuff like that, but they be doing some stupid stuff, and that's what I talk about. But at the end of the day, at my core, I'm an advocate for women. And I think because we bring life into the world, there's nobody like us. So I feel like it's just horrible when men just treat women horribly. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. I have one more thing to talk about, and then we're going to get out of here. Hold on. So, do I have three? Yeah, here we go. What y'all thought about this? What y'all thought about Nene and Deshaun? It was enlightening to me. Hold on. Miss Lacey, that's what I'm talking about. They wait until they get old and sick and go back to the good women, take care of them because the streets no longer. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. They have been used up and ran through. Now they want to come home and can't do nothing for you. Bars. You hear that, Lil? Did you hear me rapping? You heard that? First of all, Deshaun looks fantastic. Okay. Deshaun looks fantastic. And I kind of wish we had her back. Ocean says she didn't watch. Okay, let me give you a little rundown. Deshaun said that, well, we're going to talk about Eric. Eric had filed for divorce in 2010. They were going to counseling. He had got somebody pregnant. Deshaun said that wasn't, it never crossed her mind to file just because he got somebody pregnant. She was willing to work through it, but he was not. He left her and he married that girl that he got pregnant. Deshaun is dating. She was dating online. It's not good. She wants to meet someone organically. What I learned about Nene is that Nene is still grieving. Nene is grieving so tough that she just needed to get it out. Because I was like, Nene, like the first 10 minutes, no, not 10, not that long. Definitely the first 4 minutes was about her and Greg, right? The first 4 minutes Was about her and Greg. And I was like, Nene, you got to give Deshaun a chance to talk. Oh, my girl live tonight. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I just feel like I just feel bad. I feel bad for Nene because and Nene didn't look herself. Did y'all notice that? She just didn't kind of look herself on there.
Hey y'all,
Let me go to Deshaun. So here we go. Deshaun has sat down. They talked about how she looked.
Deshaun. So it's been a minute since we've caught up, and we got so much to talk about. I don't know, have we seen each other since my husband passed?
I have not seen you since then.
Yeah, except for on social media.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It will be 4 years that Greg passed, and a very hard road, that we went down for a while. He was struggling with colon cancer, so that was hard on us. And he ultimately passed. We lost our king of our castle, so it was just a lot for us.
Yeah, and I was praying for you guys too, because I know that's hard.
It's hard. And then we sold our home and we moved to the city.
Yeah.
So we're in the city now. It was a change. It was an adjustment. And it was definitely an adjustment moving from 10,000 square feet to moving into a penthouse.
Right.
Like the difference in the square footage is major. But I love my place. And it's beautiful.
And it's easier to upkeep, easier to manage, more peaceful. Yeah.
And I feel safer.
Yes.
And I love it. I really do. I love it. But there are times when I go back and I think I miss my that part of my life.
Yeah.
Like I miss it. It just feels, I don't know. It's still with me. I feel like a kind of empty space.
Yeah.
I miss my home. I know some new people that purchased it, and I kind of wanted to ride past and be like, what are they doing?
Because you had all those memories there with the kids and everything. I totally understand.
What are they doing in my house over there? I just feel some kind of way with these people living in my place now. And it's their home now because they purchased it, but I almost feel like it's my home. Get out. And
new season, right?
It is.
New season, fresh start, right?
Yes, all of those things, but I still have those memories. And being a mom, I don't have my little kids anymore. They're adults making their own way and having their own life. And I miss them being my little babies and stuff like that. I never would have thought that I would have gone back and said, I miss my babies when they, my boys when they were babies.
I understand that. Because, my boys are grown and, I miss being
So like the first part of the show was, I don't think we've ever heard Nene talk like that before. And when Deshaun asked her how she was doing, it just fell out. She said we lost our king, moving from her house to a penthouse, the memories. And I didn't realize Greg had been gone 4 years until I saw this. I had no idea. I didn't even realize that. But this was a really good interview. Let me see if I can find some stuff Deshaun talked about.
Driven to be married, so I fall for the okie doke, whatever.
Oh, that's her talking about
problem, right?
No, but see,
to line downstairs. And you get.
I don't know that. I think we would.
What I'm saying, you were never gonna file.
No, I would.
You. So let's see how this goes.
No, and so then we were in counseling and we were working through it.
Oh wait.
Me too. So I'm committed to the relationship.
Real quick, Deshaun was the original him downstairs. She started it. So that is a rite of passage because Greg did it and now Drew is doing it.
Right. So you would have never filed, even though you need to file, you would have never done it. He had to do it. You were never going to do it. You didn't care how bad it got. You were never going to do it, right?
Here's the thing, though. It wasn't like it was real bad and then, we were having these problems and he wanted the divorce. It was like he told me, that the girl was pregnant.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yes.
Now wait a minute, now,
No.
Deshaun. Now that shit ain't no laughing game.
No, it's not.
No,
But
how
I'm
does
just-
somebody tell you that they got a baby, that somebody's pregnant, and I'm going to file for divorce?
No, he didn't.
No, you're
he
going to
didn't
come
tell me he
home
was
and I
gonna
might
file
think
for
about
divorce.
killing you. So let's see how this
No,
goes.
and so then we were in counseling and we were working through it, or I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And then so in May, well, he filed in May, so the baby was born in March. And anyways, he said,
So basically, he's admitting to cheating. I have a baby on the way.
right. So of course he had to tell me. So
Yeah.
but even then, though, I wasn't like, let's file. I was like, we gonna work this out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
were never gonna file.
No, I wouldn't.
You would have just hung in there.
Now,
through
like
whatever.
families say, we don't know how to cook. The cookie was probably gonna crumble anyhow.
Right.
God works and how he works. So
Right.
I wouldn't have filed, but whatever would have happened, I don't know. I don't know that. I think we would have eventually got divorced.
Child. So Deshaun was happy with where she was. She was happy with being Eric's wife. She was happy with being a basketball wife. She was happy with being a coach's wife. She was happy with her life, with her beauty salon downstairs, with her grounds manager. She was happy in her life, and she said she wanted to break generational curses. That's what she wanted to do. But somehow she eventually became not enough. And he filed on her, and he was probably going to counseling just for her feelings. I feel like that's why he did that. She's a what? She'll struggle over than me. Yeah, because I feel like if you go and have a baby, you're totally disrespecting me like double time. You're disrespecting me because you are giving a part of yourself, and then you're disrespecting me because you are not protecting yourself. You don't really want to be here anyway. Oh, no, 28, okay. You're a Libra. My sister's a Libra. Child, you know why Juanita friends and family told her to go back to Michael Jordan. But Juanita knew, let me go and get this PI, and I ain't gonna need Michael at all. She had the best divorce settlement for a long time. Just very disrespectful. And Deshaun was a good wife. She loved her husband. And Nene was telling her, she was like, that's what they would have wanted to see. And she said that, for those who didn't watch, she said that the person she is today, she could have gone through the divorce on Housewives. And she was disappointed when she didn't go back to Housewives, but she wasn't really mad because she didn't want to go through her divorce on television. She said the person who she was then, she doesn't think she could have done it. But today, if that was the case, she could do it. And she also said at the end, she said, I'm a different Deshaun. I'm different than what I was before. So that's good. She's a realtor. She's doing really well, and she looks great. She talked about her fitness and all of that kind of stuff. She had some health problems, so she has it under control. So she's really good now. Mm-hmm. Yep. I love Deshaun on the show, and I feel like someone like her is exactly what I think she would be great on the show now. Kim, no, he had a whole. When you bring DNA into the picture, baby, it's conversations that got to be had. Like that's hard. That's hard because because as a woman, I know as a woman who's had a child, that woman needs somebody there to help her get out the bed. She needs somebody to help her go to the bathroom. When that baby crying at 3:00 in the morning, and you at home in the bed with your wife, but she at home in the bed with your baby because your baby is crying and she's the one getting up and she has no help. Like, it's crazy. I would be like, child, these kids, I get them a Happy Meal. You go on over there, be with your woman, and you bring them divorce papers on over here so I can sign them. so y'all can go and be together. A whole baby. Because I ain't got time for it. Because that's where you need to be. You need to be where you want to be. Because you don't want to be here. Good night. Everybody ain't Kirk and Rashida. And with that being said, wait, Shay said everybody ain't Kirk and Rashida, honey. And you are so right. She was choosing to ignore the signs her husband had decided for her. Yep. And the wife knows what the woman is going through postpartum. It's just horrible. So go on over there and be with her. Yep. Deshaun sounds like she would have stayed. Yeah, she would have stayed everywhere. Maybe they need Housewives OG. We need this. Oh, not Lisa. Lisa Wu drives me nuts. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, go. Yeah, I go. Yeah, they had a good point. The woman gonna go through postpartum. She already gonna be sad because you're not there. So go on over there. I can't. Go on over there. Go on over there and be with a child. That's where you want to be. Just go on over there. As long as you keep these checks coming through, these direct deposits, I'll be all right. I'll figure it out. I'll find somebody to spend a little money on. Take me to a basketball game. Take them to. Ooh, y'all. May 5th. It's a lot going on. We got Met Gala. We got Puffy's court date. We got Cinco de Mayo, hella birthdays. We got basketball wives come on. Y'all, we got to be real busy. We're going to be real busy on Cinco de Mayo, okay? So I'm going to need y'all to just, whatever you find, I need you to send it to me because I'm going to be, I had a doctor's appointment. They thought I was coming in there on May 5th. I was like, I ain't going to be able to do it. So can we do May 6th? Because I got to be at home. Yeah, we got to rest this weekend because we got a lot going on. Okay? I'm gonna go and ask y'all for this. I'm gonna put Lillian's wish list in my Instagram stories. So if you would please get her something off of her wish list for graduation, that would really be amazing. If you so feel like it. But it's gonna be in my stories. I'm gonna put it up there tomorrow. We're going to take pictures tomorrow. This is a lot. I feel like I'm holding on to it and I'm just going to burst out in a lot of tears, but I got a lot going on right now, so I just really can't think about it. But Cinco de Mayo is a busy day. We need margaritas. Yes, honey. We need margaritas. We need people on TV time, and we got a lot going on. It's a lot. Yeah, I'm going to put it in my story on Instagram. So I have the link to her thing. She put a lot of stuff in there. So just the stuff, just the little stuff. But I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. I know I'm going to just fall out and cry at some point. But I'm excited about the photo shoot, child. She said, I got my ninja in the freezer ready to roll. Honey, I'm ready. For Cinco de Mayo is a busy day because I know I have to be on the Met Gala. I'm going to talk about that early Monday. So I hope Puffy starts early, then the Met Gala, and then I'm going to record Basketball Wives and whatever else is going to go on that day. Okay? Y'all, we have been together for 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you to everybody in the bushes. Thank you to everybody. Yes, Brown Sugar too. Yes. Our niece is graduating and it is vastly approaching. Let me see if I can. Lord have mercy. The invitations are so beautiful. I don't have one with me right now. She got them all taken up, but yes, she's graduating. Y'all, we've been together for 2 hours and 39 minutes. This has been fantastic. We covered a lot. I think my hot topics is just going to be like, I like doing my hot topics and posting them. Maybe I'll just post little things, but I'm going to say like this summer, we're going to do some double hot topics because I was going to come on tomorrow, but because we're busy tomorrow, this is what we have to do tonight. Yes, I know, girl, but I gotta have time. I just can't even seem to break down. I mean, sometimes at night I get a little bit like, oh my God, I can't believe my baby, But graduation is probably gonna tear me up. Okay, yes, I'll add it to the YouTube community as well. So I will put that out tomorrow. Y'all, thank y'all so much for this evening. I hope you all have been enlightened, educated. Y'all have been hilarious in the comments. I appreciate you all coming to this page. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I hope y'all have a good weekend. And I'll see y'all probably sometime Saturday or Sunday. But we got it. What we got? We got Housewives Sunday. It looks like we got something else on Sunday. But I'll see y'all then. Okay?